almost 30. I turned 30 in April, and I still live with a roommate. That's not my mom, thank God. But my roommate, I came home the other day, and for those who've lived in college, had a roommate at some point, you know the universal sign of getting lucky, getting some, you just put a sock on the doorknob, right? I come home, and he's got a cat tease toy. I don't even know what that means. I just assumed somebody was in heat, and I just kind of left it alone. I love cooking. I was making food today. I was making burgers for a party, actually, and he came home early, and I was like, hey, you want to try some of these? Let me know what you think. He goes, these are so good. Anybody that doesn't like these can suck your dick. Sadly, everybody liked my food. Growing up, I watched a lot of TV. I watched a lot of Ninja Turtles. It bothers me to this day, though, that they wear masks. And I get that, blue is Leonardo, purple is Donatello, but the masks in general really bother me. Like, what in the hell else would you mistaken them for besides giant turtles? Like, Splinter was sitting around, and Splinter's a rat in a robe, first off, and he's like, just put on these masks, it'll be fine. Batman wears a mask, picks his family. Superman combs his hair, takes off the glasses, and no one recognizes Clark Kent. These guys are giant fucking turtles. If you saw them in the streets, you wouldn't just be like, anybody here watch Power Rangers growing up? Anybody remember one of the first lines in Power Rangers? Zordon, everything's freaking out, and Zord's like, Rangers, Alpha, find me 5 teenagers with attitude. 5 teenagers with attitude. Had he changed one word of that, we could have had Dr. Dre, Ice Cube, and Eazy-E as our Power Rangers. Could you imagine how awesome that would have been? You could have seen, just Eazy just rolling in a lowrider instead of a Zord, be like, Captain! It would have been a kid show. I did watch a lot of TV growing up. It's pretty much why I was a C student growing up. The only Asian C student. It really made a lot of people angry who thought I was smart because I dressed nice, and they would sit around me and try to cheat off my tests. It didn't really work out very well for them. And if you can imagine a top-down view of me in the middle, and then there's a bunch of people around me trying to cheat off me, instead of like an A bomb going off, an A bomb going off, it'd be like a C- bomb of impact explosion of just bad grades around me. That's pretty much the reason I had to sit in the back of the room to try to contain it. Living in the South my entire life, I've been in Greenville my entire life, beautiful Greenville. I get a lot of stares. I'm in a great relationship with my girlfriend. We get stared at because, I'm 5'5" and stumpy. And she's 5'10", white and gorgeous. I get stared at also when I go to an Asian restaurant. It's kind of weird. People think it's free advertising. People just kind of look at me and what do you get? You know that's good. He didn't send it back. Get it. I got stared at the other day at QT. And it kind of angered me, but then I realized in his defense, I was kind of wiping the windows of my car while pumping gas and eating a banana with no hands. I stopped that right away by just going. He's sick. It's weird. Again, I'm in a relationship that's great. We've been dating for about a year and 3 months or so. Great relationship. God, no one likes relationships. Those things are like. I have low self-esteem because it took me a long time to find her and do it right. So every time she does something mundane because she's clumsy, I always tell her, don't die. You have no idea how long it's going to take me to get another hot girlfriend. No idea. Please don't. It's bad enough too, she doesn't have Facebook anymore because I can't prove that my girlfriend's hot as much. It just says, you're in a relationship, blank. And she was like, yeah, sure. Which is weird because every time we're out together, I'm always like, just hold it still. selfie. So, can I show it to my friends, my family, especially my mom, who pretty much thinks I'm gay anyway because the way I dress, considering I dress whiter than Harrison Brookie going to church. I'll end with this last story with my girlfriend. We went to Bed Bath & Beyond because that's what you do when you're in a couple. And we wanted to go buy a pillow. She wanted to go buy a pillow. And I was like, oh, that's great. You want my advice? She goes, yeah, it's actually for you. And I was like, what do you mean? She goes, well, I know you have neck problems when you stay over. And the pillow you've been sleeping on was kind of like the filler pillow I had when I was single. I was like, the filler? Wait a minute, you've been making me sleep on a one-night stand pillow? It's been a year? I've been sleeping on that shit for a year with back problems? I could have been crippled! We fought, and then we put a cat cheese toy in the door and made it so. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I'm Andrew Zane.